Brian Spark speaking here at my home overlooking the sea at Westgate in Kent, UK, and I'm here with an old friend of mine called Mike Deeley, who, in my humble opinion, is as good an educated and well-read golf coach as exists in the world. Mike, you're my most recent recruit as a licensed positive impact golf coach. Whatever attracted you to this?
Well, Brian and I have known each other for a long time, probably too long, 30 years. And during that time, we've often chatted about the golf swing when we've got together and played golf. And then about 10 years ago, we got together again, having had an enforced layoff for a while. And Brian introduced me to Positive Impact Golf book. And I read it in about a day, speed read it really, and threw it on the pile with the rest of my golf books. Didn't really revisit it. But what I did do is I kept visiting his website, and the thing that attracted me to it were the testimonials that he kept getting from golfers from around the world who had improved their golf, not by having a golf lesson with him, but just by reading the book. And that intrigued me as a coach, that he wasn't even in the same country as them, and he was dramatically improving their golf just by them reading the book. So I got the book out again and read it a lot slower this time, and got an awful lot more out of it. And I started using a few of those thoughts on some people that I was having trouble with in my golf lessons in Jersey, and they got better very, very quickly. And it was at that point that I asked Brian if I could watch him coach for a couple of sessions, and from that point on I started my training as a positive impact golf coach.
And in terms of the training, what does that involve with? I mean, it's a question of dancing and staying relaxed. Or how long was that training period?
It was over 6 months, and that was modular training. So I did that through the internet, and it was very thorough on all the philosophies of positive impact golf. It's amazing that people feel that they know what positive impact golf is. Oh, well, you just dance a bit with your feet and you relax your arms and move your head a bit, and that's it. And I always find it intriguing then that if it was purely that, why does it take 6 months to train for it? That would take 5 minutes.
Okay. And so, and since then, so you've actually been applying the philosophy that you learnt, and that has hopefully grown from that simple beginning. Have you seen the effect yourself in your coaching on your students?
Yes, I must say it's been a lot more enjoyable two ways. First of all, my pupils get a lot more enjoyable golf very quickly, and they don't have to sign up so much for 6 lessons, and so pretty much 1 or 2 lessons, and they can go away and coach themselves over the next couple of months, and they can keep their improvement and their enjoyment of the game growing even when I'm not there. I would find that quite threatening as a coach at one stage, that I wasn't giving them all this valuable tips. But a thing with positive impact golf is that once they get the general philosophy, they can start to coach themselves and improve even when they're not having a golf lesson with you. And the other thing it's enjoyable from my perspective is that I enjoy my coaching much more because people improve so much quicker now. I think every coach has players that they struggle with, and they probably struggle because they've overcoached them in the past. They've given them too much to think about. And the nice thing as you work with positive impact golf is it's about telling people much, much less instead of much, much more.
Very interesting comments, Mike. Can I just finish by asking you, where do you see this going? What's the future for positive impact golf and golf coaching and teaching in general?
I think golf, you don't have to be a genius to realise that golf coaching is going through a very technical stage at the moment. Everything is being measured. there's an awful lot of computers and force plates and angles being measured. Are my eyebrows level? That kind of thing. And I see that continuing, unfortunately, for the golfers around the world. I see that continuing for at least another 5 years. But I think generally people will see through that after a period of time when they realise that all they're getting is more information about their golf swing, and it's not improving how they hit the ball or especially their enjoyment of the game. And I think people will start beating a path to our door now as they start to see through this technology.
Well, Mike, it's been fascinating to listen to you. I'm delighted that you decided to come on board, and I'm looking forward to helping that journey that you've just outlined. I think it's fascinating, and it's going to be a wonderful journey to help so many golfers enjoy their golf more. So thanks very much, and thanks for joining.